Hello everyone, welcome back to an episode of City Bus Manager with me, Tops. Last episode we left off was literally just a few minutes ago. We had completely filled out the Peckham depot. We've got the majority of the bus routes running operational daily. However, there's some routes that we can't operate daily because we just don't have the capacity on our network with the current buses we have. Even though we have 300 buses, and we have how many bus routes right now? We've got 61 bus routes operational right now. It is kind of crazy the amount of bus routes we have operational right now, but we're going to pause the game here because we're going to implement another bus route, which is going to be down in this area. Now, I might have did a little sneak peek last episode. If I'm right in thinking it's going to be right here, which I'm correct in saying that. It's going to be a 25 park spot. Going to develop it. We're going to go straight in and upgrade the level. So it's got the charging and the level 2. We need 100,000 to upgrade it once more. But this will be the Brixton depot, which the actual abbreviation is BN, which doesn't make sense for it being Brixton, but it does, and it's there. So basically, we have now got the Brixton depot, which means probably what buses are on the Brixton depot? Do we have any buses operational? Or bus routes operational now that go on the Brixton depot. So the 50 is one of them, which we don't have. The 59 is operational, which we don't have. The 137, we don't have. Then it goes up to the 319, which we don't have. And the 417, we don't have. So I'm probably going to have to look at those bus routes, see if I can get those bus routes built, and implement those onto this depot. As we go along. This is obviously the P13, which is obviously out of the Peckham depot. But yeah, the Brixton stuff, we'll see how things go with that. Like I say, we need to obviously upgrade it once more to the maximum. We also need to obviously get bus drivers in place, which at the moment we need to get 38, I believe. So let me go ahead and get those all hired. And I'll be back in a few moments' time once we are there. And we are back. We have 38 bus drivers employed. We have them all sent on training. And we're now just waiting to be able to upgrade this once more to a 100 to a level 3. Which basically is just a better quality, better depot for e-buses, which is what we need for what we're going to be running. We're not going to be running any buses from there for the time being. I've actually still not had a look at what the bus routes that are from this depot, but it will be something we are implementing as soon as we can. Let me just go in here, go to the Peckham, copy over the colour code. And then we can make sure the colour codes all go through. So they get the nice blue colour. Obviously, our first bus that we purchase in here, we can do that right now, will be this one. It's a bit of a dud bus, so we'll offer you 46,000. You're going to accept it. Amazing. And then this will be 0300. So DL0300. It is a big. Well, it's going to be the first bus of first bus of another 100 in this depot. Well, the first bus of 100 in this depot, should I say? But yeah, so we're just slowly going to be progressing through with this, getting buses on it, getting bus routes implemented. And hopefully having bus routes implemented either from the weekend or as soon as possible, because we're not going to get Thursday. We're not going to get bus routes on for Thursday. However, we might get bus routes on for Friday to run through the weekend. So we can see how things go with that. Obviously, we can look at still purchasing more buses. Any other cheap ones? There's a 50k one here. Get that purchased. That's going to be the next cheapest one, but what we do is we just go and paint, get these all numbered up, as we do. Get the equipment scheduled for the fall installation. They'll automatically go to fix them, and we've got 2 buses just like that in our depot with the 38 drivers, so the majority of which need to be trained tomorrow for obviously running the routes on Friday. With it being with going on Thursday as well, we'll have a look at the routes that run off this depot. If we can actually implement those routes that run off this depot straight away, we can look into that. We even have enough to buy a further bus right now. So 51. There we go. It's just kind of crazy how simple it is for us just to keep progressing forward with, well, the buses and the progressing it forward as much as possible. Now that's going to be there. I do have enough to upgrade it now, so let's make sure we get that in before end of day, just so we don't end up going fully off the rails with the income. But 3 buses in the depot, that's a good start. It means that by the time it comes to Friday, when we actually start running that buses out of this depot, they'll be fully operational, and it'll be even a lot better for us. Now, this 345, which is a 345A, it's a point-to-point. It is a Peckham garage, so we're going to keep it Peckham. It just doesn't make sense pulling it out of here. Like I say, we need to look at the bus routes. So I'm going to have a look at the bus routes right now, and we'll see where we will be when it comes back to these bus routes. And we now have 2 bus routes running out of our... well, the first 2 bus routes are running out of this depot, being that of the 417. So if you have a look at the 417, it is basically from here, which is, I've forgotten the name of it, Crystal Palace, up to this location here, and through Brixton, up to Brixton, that's the one. I think it's Brixton. Either way, it goes. It's a little short bus route. I think it's 50-minute long journey, but they run every half an hour, so it works. We've also got a secondary bus route from here, being the 137A. Now it's only the A because we've literally got a little bit further north to go on this route, but I have split it so it's going to go A to B and B to A. There's no charging at this stop because it's not actually a physical stop. It's not actually a terminus stop, so we haven't put the charging point on this just to save us some money. But either way, it's going south to north, north to south, through Battersea and up, and then it just loops at the bus garage. So obviously the bus stop at the bus garage, where it loops to, is where we have that. And it's just running. Apparently, we do have one bus that we are waiting on to actually stick another route on, which we should be able to do today because we just need to get the money coming in to actually get that bus route on an actual, in the depot, which shouldn't be too long because obviously it's starting off at 4 p.m. this bus route. Normally by midday, we've got money coming in. We've got enough money coming in that we buy buses. But yeah, we're just starting to do this. Obviously, during the weekend, it's going to run completely. We've got a network coverage to Ruxley, which is down here. Now, I don't actually know what buses go through Ruxley. So, let me have a look at services through Ruxley. There's literally 3, which we have one already. Being the 312. We have, apparently the 233 goes through Ruxley. Which it does, but it carries on further down, which we don't have the area to at the moment. And I'm guessing that's going to be the same one for the Sidcup one. Yeah, that goes through here. Or it goes down to here, up and then round and then over this way. So we don't really have anything that goes through Ruxley at the moment. We might just have to do a loop route just so we can get things on. And as I don't really like doing that, we'll have to wait and see on that. But for the time being, we've got 6% of the public wanting to use our routes, which is great. I still have a few bus routes that we have that we can run through here. There is the 59, which goes up across this bridge here, but obviously we can't cross this bridge here. We have the 50 that goes down to Croydon, and obviously we don't have Croydon because we haven't unlocked further south yet. So we're just going to look at other bus routes that are around this operating area that we could hopefully put onto this depot in the future and have that all full or all operational from this depot as we start to expand more bus routes around this area. But yeah, it's doing well. We should have enough money now to possibly buy our 15th bus, which we do. That's the cheapest one, so just going to do 40k. You're going to accept it. Perfect. We might even be able to get another one straight off here as well. I believe this will be the 14 GL0314. Get them all ready to paint up. On the schedule, we'll slide that onto the... Okay, oh, I did have enough buses. This is really confusing. I did have enough bus routes for that route. Tomorrow obviously works, Sunday, Monday, reset it and assign everything. Yeah, so we just need to get more buses as it fills up and fill up with more bus drivers as well. Which will take some time, to be fair, because we just need to figure out what more bus routes that we can utilise. If we need to unlock south, then we'll unlock south. If we need to unlock west, we'll unlock west. But for the time being, it's a matter of we've got other bus routes that need... Got the B16 we can't do. The 60... Right, the 36 we want on Peckham. We want that to be out every day. There was a 300 and odd. No, because that's going through Peckham as well. That's the issue. If it goes through Peckham, there's no point in taking it off the Peckham route. Move down here. Let's just have a look. So see, that's through here already. We're just looking at bus routes that are around this area that don't go through there. Why is this one still operational through that? That one definitely we can put onto Brixton to get some off Warden. That means we can probably stick a different shift from there onto there and then get this one running the P route. And we're back. So I've done a quick shuffle around. All the buses are running today. That's good. Actually, every other day now, everything's more shuffled about, and we've just had another unlock, which is great. Let's go ahead and obviously we need to paint this bus. Let's buy some more. Just going to spend that straight away, and straight away. So let's make sure these are numbered up correctly. So this will be number 16. Get on the schedule for painting and upgrading. 17. 317. There we go. And then obviously 318. 318. There we go. Perfect. These should start getting ready to paint. Paint, and then send them for an upgrade. Amazing. So we're doing very well. The 12 is only the 12A. The 12A is running. The 36A is the only one that's not currently running during a day. I don't really know if we put which one we should change to run from this depot for the time being. I think it might be the 300. This one. I think this one would make the most sense to do. Because it might be able to change... Oh, no, because it doesn't change there, does it? We'll figure it out. We need to make sure all our buses run every day, which is the main thing. And we've even got enough money again to buy another bus, because we're just doing great right now with the income. Like, we've not even touched the surface with upgrading this depot, and we've got 5 spaces left. And we're absolutely soaring through this right now. We're making 700k a day. Obviously, today we probably be making nearly 800k. Passenger-wise, we've obviously hit over 600,000 a day with no extras on, which is incredible in itself. And I might have to just look at some of these timetables to see what we can do about splitting them onto possibly this route as well. And obviously we've just got enough money to buy another bus, which is crazy. And it's just crazy how much we can purchase buses right now. We've just purchased 2 buses in the space of seconds. They're all going to get painted up. That's going to get upgraded. That's got 1 upgrade to do. That'll be number 20, the 320. ELO 320. Get this next one numbered up. 21. LO 321. And that just needs that upgrading. These will come out to get painted. Right. And then we're just doing crazy income right now. What is our next upgrade price on here? 110k. Right, that'll be interesting to say the least. But it would be doable. Now, this 3, 4, 5, we definitely need to look at the timetable for that. Because it's not split. So let me get this through and get it split in a way that works for us. And then I'll bring us back. I'll bring you all back. And this is the depot now full again with 25 buses. I've done some shuffling about of schedules and routes on which depot and stuff. In attempts to optimize it more. We've got quite a bit of a waiting time in our main depot. So I think we're going to end up now doing our research of our better mobile app in hopes that that's going to do us good. We still need 110k to unlock on, the bigger depot, which we will get to that as soon as we can. We'll just let that do its thing. I thought it'd be best to unlock the better app while we are getting some, there is some factors of not having much of the people actually running through everything. But if we got a bus with a flat tire, just repair that. But yeah, we're just running through, getting everything upgraded. This will be upgraded to be able to hold 50 buses in a second. And then tomorrow we're going to do a mad hiring of more bus drivers, getting them trained over the weekend. And then they'll all be implemented into buses for Monday. Because if you look at Monday's shifts right now, we are missing 4 buses that we need for Monday's shift. So, utilising more buses, more drivers, that'll help us get to our goal of what we need to do. But right now, we're doing very well. We've got a lot of money coming in. I might actually be able to start hiring and getting drivers trained. So let me have a look into that. Did the research go through? It's not gone through just yet. They've gone on break. Is okay for us. I'm going to head into the Brixton depot and start getting more staff hired and then get them into the training as well. And that is, now we have 75 bus drivers in the depot for the 50 buses. And then they're all in training, which is good for us. Obviously, more buses needed for the Monday service, but for the weekend service, everything's going to be pretty much fine. All the bus routes will be running on Monday. Will be running on the weekend, with the hopes that on Sunday we will be able to actually actively have the B16, which I've just realised it is going to be operational from Monday. I think it's just this one that's not operational during the week. So if I turn these on, that's the only bus route that wasn't active throughout the day on Monday. Will they all be able to be utilised on the Peckham depot? No. So I will probably have to shuffle that on to the Brixton depot and get it all sorted there. But everything else should be pretty much fully up and operational. Let's just have a look. Plumstead's all fixed. Brixton. Yeah, so we've just got, basically, we need 8 buses by Monday. or thereabouts. We'll figure it out. We'll shuffle it around, and we'll get them all up or operational for Monday. And we'll just go from there. So I'm just going to play through the weekend. I'll bring you all back once everything is up and operational for Monday. And we are back. We have enough buses for our Brixton depot. That all of the buses are going out. We've even got extra buses as well, which just goes to show that we're very much progressing in the right way. Not sure if all of our bus routes are operational today, but we will definitely get to moving that forward. All of our bus stops should be upgraded. They are. And yeah, we're just going to see how this goes with our buses today. We've kind of just optimized what buses go where, what bus routes are in which depot. And yeah, we're just going to keep progressing forward. And hopefully we have a very impactful bus journey and bus routes today. Get to about past, we'll see what bus routes are operational. All of our, if we look here, the 38A... Is that the only bus route that's not operational fully yet? It's only on evenings, so the 36A is only on evenings. However, if we move that over to the Brixton depot, or move one of the other bus routes off the Peckham depot, we will be able to get that all operational. Now, I might just switch that out to the Brixton depot to have it operational completely. But obviously, we do also need to look at, obviously, tooting and possibly unlocking the map further as well to get more bus routes in this area, which we will probably end up doing next episode. But yeah, we're fully operational. All the bus routes are operational today, like I say, apart from the 36A, which is evening only. If we have a look at our Peckham depot, you can see that literally we shouldn't have any bus routes or buses that aren't out and operational. So it's a matter of we need to figure out where we can switch that over to. But at least all bus routes are operational today. It's just a matter of some of them won't be as operational as others. But yeah, we're doing well. Bus routes wise, everything's fine. I don't think we've got any more research to do because all the next research would be audiobooks and expanding the premises. We don't need to do that or the location there. But yeah, Monday, the service centre's up. We have a Ruxley expansion, and I think Ruxley is just down here. So I'm not able to actually add a bus route there just yet, but I'm probably going to do a short route and just cancel it after one route, then delete it just so it can be operational, and I'll do that between episodes. But yeah, so if you have a look at our statistics, Saturday and Sunday we've been dropping like flies for the amount of people on the buses and the bus routes. A lot of these bus routes are actually getting very much populated as well. So we just need to slowly but surely implement more bus depots, more buses, and obviously more routes to go along with that as well. But we're doing very well with how everything is operational. We go back to here. They're absolutely dead at the service centre. Maybe because we've updated the mobile app. I don't know. It just is what it is. And obviously we're in the profits as well. We've got a call from the environmental today on a Thursday, which is going to be very well for us. But yeah, the majority of our bus routes, we just need to start expanding and keep expanding to get our bus routes to go further and faster and in between as well. If I have a quick look on the bus times.org for Ruxley buses, we can see which buses we could have. There's literally one of three. And I think the one I'm going to do is, let's have a look. The 233 looks like a good operational route for us. It will literally finish in Ruxley and kind of turn around maybe over here. If I zoom in, it'll probably turn around roughly here. It kind of just goes off at the map a little bit more. But yeah, that'll mean that we have another bus route operational, which will be beneficial for us. Obviously, it starts off over here, and we'll have to stick it on this depot for the time being. But it's another bus route. It's going to keep progressing us and pushing us further. And that's just better for us in the long run. And we're getting a lot more money coming in, so we can literally get more buses. I don't believe I upgraded this yet to the full 100 depot, but we don't need to until we get all the buses. If we have a look at our bus fleet, like I say, we've got 33 buses here. So we're going to be able to purchase more buses, and that's just what we need to do to keep ourselves operational. We've only got some second-hand buses available, so drop you down to 62. You're going to give us that, and then we'll purchase another brand new bus. And then make sure we number these up all correctly as we normally do. Okay. That one we get painted, and while it's about to be painted, we also make sure the upgrades are on. And then get this all painted. Yeah, and we'll just keep adding more buses and getting everything done. So by next episode, I should have a lot more buses in the depot, possibly even filled it up to the 50. So we'll be looking at progressing that forward to having 100 buses, being able to fill this depot. We'll definitely have more bus routes operational, and every bus route we hope to have operational fully as well. So it'll be every day and every week or on the weekend as well, instead of just weekend or evening shifts, as this one bus route is already set up to be. But we're doing well. We're constantly progressing. And that's just whereabouts we're at right now. So it's just takes its time. It takes its time. We go ahead and buy another brand new bus. Get this numbered up. It's just so simple, and it's just how we progress through with our routes. Am I able to switch this route over to... It should be on the Peckham route, but we're going to move it over to Brixton. Schedule-wise, we'll get them scheduled in. Route-wise, we'll edit the timetable and get this operational throughout the day as well. So from tomorrow, if we apply to all depots, we have 3 bus routes, 3 buses left for the Brixton depot, but we'll have that all sorted by the end of the day anyway. And then, like I say, we'll look into adding this extra route up to Ruxley and through Upper Ruxley to get this network coverage off. Environmental days are actually Thursday and Friday, which is good. Probably the next time I come back to you with a new episode. But yeah, we're literally just pushing forward, constantly buying a new bus when we need to, getting that bus numbered up as well. 36. There we go. ELO 336. But yeah, we're probably going to be at the stage where we need to upgrade this again, hire more staff on as well, and then obviously stick more routes on as well. So yeah, I think that's going to be a great time to leave the episode right now. I don't know how many passengers we're going to get today. Hopefully breaking the 700,000 mark. Obviously, I'll keep you updated on that going through into tomorrow. But yeah, I think great place to leave it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, leave a like, comment down below, and share it with your friends. If you are new to the channel or new to the series, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified every time a new video goes live. And yeah, with that all being said, thank you so much for watching again. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next time for the next video.